Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm your co-pilot, Sophie. Into the universe of Chinese, we are going to continue our journey, learning one Chinese expression a day. Yesterday, we talked about 永结同心, which is the tight knot, best wishes, to wish them always keep that tie or that knot together and sharing the same heart or same dream. And today we continue with 永. It's again, always, right? 永垂不朽 is another type of 永, another type of foreverness. Okay, 垂, this is the original written form of 垂. And before we talk about this structure, okay, so you have a horizontal, which is your ground, right? And then you have a cross sit on top of the ground. Chinese has no crucifixion concept, okay? So cross doesn't mean Christianity in Chinese character formation at all. But that's an easy, remembering reference I gave to you to let you know, okay, the ground and the cross sitting on top of ground, that kind of structure means soil. Means the ground, basically. And here, this little, how to say that? Almost like a mountaintop. Mountaintop. So it gives you a vision of, okay, you're standing here on the ground and you're looking far with mountaintops, hills after hills, to give you instant sense of you're looking at far away into the far, into the edge, the vision, the horizon, right, of your vision. So that's the kind of trait in its original concept. That means the border. Here is the border of your vision, but it could be also a border of a regime, country, tribe, whatever, right? So 垂 simply means far away place that's still like within your vision or within your rule, like under the same governing. And eventually this border, this sense of far away place was kind of continued as this concept of continue, because it's far away. It means land or spatially expanding, like reaching out to far away places, but also 垂 eventually also have this sense of handing over, handing down. So when we say 垂 is kind of like this, like by gravity, it's naturally hanging down. So I guess from that hanging down, it gets the sense of it's continuing, it's not going to stop. It's as long as gravity is there, it's going to be hanging like that. 不 we talked about before is a negation, simply not, right? 朽 is, well, here just by looking at the contemporary Chinese, I can just simply say, okay, left and right structure. Left is the wood, right? The wood, rotten. The right is sound maker, together it makes this rotten tree, like a died tree image. But when I look at the ancient original form of this character, it's totally not like that. Okay, the right side is pronunciation. So we talked about the mouth symbol. This symbol, this sound, like this breathing out symbol, is often used as well in character creation. So this is some stopper of that breath. So that's the kind of stop. Okay, and the left side, I view it as a kind of bell, that kind of bell shape, right, with a handle on it. So here, 朽 actually means died, passed away. And I can kind of tell the sense of death or ending of something from the character of both sides, because on the right is stop of the breath. you have your last breath and it stop there. Okay, that's the kind of stop. The left is the toll. Okay, when we say take a toll, what does that mean? It's not just paying the tax. It means the toll, the final sound. In the past, in the old society, I guess in the Western society as well, if somebody in the town passed away, it will the church bell or some sort of bell will make the announcement of passing away of this person, and that's the toll, the kind of sound, and that's the bell. So in both ways, these two symbols can be understood as the stopping, the death, the ending of a living thing. So that's 朽, that means death. So 朽 eventually, because it converted this bell symbol to this tree symbol. So later on, this character captured the meaning of some tree rotten, the plant-based kind of death, right? It's not person anymore. So it's plant-based, so it's kind of rotten, it's decomposing, right? So that's the kind of image. 永垂不朽 simply altogether means forever hanging there continuously. It's not going to be rotten away. So it's, of course, it's humans, we have our lifespan, but if you're remembered, your stories are known, that way you're captured in the collective memory of generations to come. That's the kind of 永垂不朽 we talk about. It's forever remembered. 不朽 is not going to die. Like you're living forever in our memory. So when I grew up, the 永垂不朽 are often used as the patriots, the heroic stories in the textbook. To give you a sense of who sacrifices for you so that you can have the good lives today. So among that collective images of people who gained their fame by sacrificing their life for the founding of the Chinese country, PRC, are these heroes that we grew up with, and they are the people who are always remembered. And one of them standing out is a female hero, kind of, I believe it's a 16 or 19 years old, according to the story, that when she was killed by Japanese, that Japanese want her to give out some information about where the location of the army or something like that. She refused. She doesn't betray she didn't. You can tell my language is not there. She didn't betray her country, her home folks, her own people, so to speak. So she gave up her young life for the good, the fighting against Japanese invasion. So that's the story, the context, and she became this one of the heroes remembered later on. Her name was known, her stories were told. That's how she became 永垂不朽. Okay, so that's the context of the word used. Cash into the currency of thinking by One Word a Day with Sophie. See you another day.